This one has no hot water, so it's off on reset, looks like. Let's see if it fires. They're out of oil. There's no oil in the tank. They're out of oil. Dumbass. I wonder why it's not gonna fire. They ran out of oil. No oil in the tank? That's why. I'll shut this off. They got no flipping oil. Mama, she's all liquor. Oh, yeah. Nick Little. She's all liquor. Oil company came by and put oil in a tank. Bled the line, got it going, but I got to do a check and a cleaning on it, make sure it's okay. I put a nozzle in last year, but the year before I put a nozzle and filter in. So I'm gonna check the filter and the nozzle. We'll run it, maybe do a combustion test. It's a direct vent unit. I was here yesterday. There was no oil in the tank, so I came and put oil in it. Check that filter. She complained about no hot water over Memorial Day weekend, and I told her I wasn't working. They ran out of oil. I'll do it. The oil guy made the delivery, came inside and he bled the pump to get it going. But I want to check this filter, see what it looks like. I'm not a big fan of these shutoffs with the Firematic angle here on the brass. I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. Be okay, Mama. Steve's a real worker man, Mama. Next level. We will get that top loose first. Yeah, this sucker. I don't like these pliers. Smooth jaws suck. I don't like smooth jaw pliers. They don't work so well. Gotta get the real McCoy, Mama. Gotta get the real McCoy, Mama. Oh yeah. Next level, next level. It's been a couple years since I checked this filter, so yeah. Really don't look bad, but I'm gonna change it while I got it out. Looks like brand new, but while I got it out, we'll change it. All it takes is one bad batch of oil, man. You get a lot of muck in them tanks. Give it the old Gundy, Mama. Give it the old Gundy. New gasket. New filter. Oh yeah. I got it off at the boiler, so gotta bleed it through the top of that. Once it starts coming out, the oil, I'll shut that off. We'll be ready to go to bleed it. I had to change the hose on the dehumidifier too, it was blocked. I should have got you guys some shots on that, but I didn't. Oh, man. Sometimes it gets all full of muck in the top and it don't want to bleed through there. I might have to bleed it through the pump. I'm not sure. Come on, Mama. You can do it. The other end. Might be some stuff stuck in the tank. See which one's the motor. Right here, the orange. You guys see that orange? That's the motor. Just jump it up for now to get a, see if we get a good flow here. Get the power off to the unit, so I'm gonna run the white and the brown, white and the black from the motor. We're just gonna hook them, just them two up from the motor. Just to run just the motor. That's how I do it. Other guys do it differently. That's how I do it. I don't care what other people do. That's what I do. This way it won't shut off on me. That's what I do. I don't care what other people do. Dump that back in the tank if I want, you know. Make sure we're getting a nice good flow of oil, which we are. If I want to run the pump for a while, I'll jump it out this way it don't trip out on safety on me. Just hook the wires back up, shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, that's what I do. You do what you want. You don't want to do it that way, jump it through the control, you know. You could run it through the control. But it will trip out if you want to run it a while. You have to do it a couple of times. Just hook up the commons and I'll hook up the hook up all the whites. This is a very weird burner. And I got the black from the motor. Should go with the orange from the control. Nozzle's got to come out this back door here on this. Embrace the technology. You see where I got that mark there? A lot of times I'll loosen that up to get it out. You see, I marked it, so it'll go back where it needs to go, see? And it's not easy to get this thing out of here. You can see the electrodes plug into the end there. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Don't look too bad at all, actually. Give it the old carburetor cleaner, mama. Next level. The old carburetor cleaner. The electrodes out of the way. 8570. That's the one we need, mama. Next level. Next level. Give it the old clean action. That carburetor cleaner really works good and get it on there. Give it the old clean action. To go. You want to put this right on the top there like that, and the screws in the bottom, the set screws in the bottom. Get the electrodes back in there. I'm not a big fan of this burner, to be honest with you. I don't like it at all, actually. But it's here. I'm leaving it. I'm not changing it. See if I could adjust these electrodes where I want them, and we'll put it back together and give it the old Gundy. We'll give it the old Gundy. Should be good there. Alright, let's see if I can get this. CAD cells inside there, in there also. We're going to plug these in as it goes in. That's for the electrodes. Piece of shit this thing is. Be honest with you. Get this up in here. Like so. This nut goes on there like that. Can you guys see? Definitely not my favorite burner, that's for damn sure. Definitely not my favorite burner, man. Definitely not my favorite burner, man. You can see, you can look through this glass when it's running. There's different probes here for different size nozzles. It's best just to stick with what's in there and leave it alone. If it's not broke, don't play with it. These things can be a real pain in the ass. We'll get it going and we'll check the combustion on it. I can always adjust the air being here if I have to. Try it and see what happens. I don't think I ever put my meter on this one, so. See what that combustion does. Well, we're going to be looking for our CO2 to be around under 12, so if not, I'll give it more air. 1.47 on the oxygen. That's not bad. That's running pretty sweet right there, actually. PPM's at 32. That's actually not running bad right there. That's pretty dialed in. That's a direct vent right outside, so I'm not a big fan of this. Is what they call a Beckett AFII. I don't really like this burner, but it started up nice. I'm happy right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. 4.8 on the oxygen, 29 ppms, 12.10 on the CO2. That's fine, right around 12. That's dialed in. We'll get it print out and we'll leave a copy out there for them. Next level, mama, next level. Alright guys, things running pretty smooth. I took my combustion analysis tap out and I put the plug back in that goes there. Combustion analysis form right there. New nozzle, new filter, combustion test. Things been running fine. I ran it before. It was running nice and clean outside, so we're good. I got no oil leaks here, so good to go. I did have to change this. See this hose here for this dehumidifier? The tank was full. This red was all the way up. So I took that hose out. I'll show you what it looks like. Thing's blocked with slime. So I just cut a new hose. I'm gonna leave that for the lady, but see what happens is the water drains out this hose into this container here, into this trap assembly. And that hose was blocked. So what it did was, instead of going out the hose, it just overflowed this tub and shut this switch off. But I just changed that. I probably should have got you some footage on that too, but I didn't. There's a little dehumidifier up here in the basement. Beckett AF2. Not a fan, not a fan. With antifreeze, I put antifreeze in the system at one time. This one's got some circulators on a supply. There we go. Push away, mama, push away for the tank. There you go. A nice looking job, actually. Guy did a pretty good job on it. That's the way it should be done, really. That's where circulators belong, on the supply, pushing away after the tank, after the expansion tank. That's the best place. You usually don't see it like that, but that's the best way to do it. Alright guys, I got that end cap straightened out on there. Pulls out the side anyway. See a little exhaust right there. Go ahead. You gotta go take a Fritz? You gonna go push out a Fritz? Well, no, she's gonna take a leak. Come on, get in the truck. Come on. Come on, get in. Get in your little spot there, man. There you go. Come on, buddy.